If me and Chris decided to make a Nirvana the show, the band, the movie, and shot it the exact same way that they did, where we're just with people on the streets, completely different story.
Yo, you're gonna
shot immediately, fam. So I'm just saying, they just love saying like, oh my god, yo, this is rebellious filmmaking. Like all you have to do is just pick up the camera and just like film random people on the street. If our black went on the street and did that exact same shit, we would be fucking capped like that.
All right, what it do, Icon Crew? We are back for another banger episode today. And in case you're wondering why Maalik's not doing the intro, let's cut to the wide shot because he's on digital because his ass forgot to show up. So
dingus, bro, dingus.
I wasn't told about the excursion.
Bro, we said it in the group chat.
We literally said it in the group chat.
We've been saying it in the group chat.
This guy's the worst group chat member ever.
Bullshit. You told me send funds. I sent you the funds, and that was it.
Oh my god.
When we tapped me on the shoulder today.
Mind you, we've been planning this shoot since last week, bro.
Literally.
Since last week, I literally was like, okay, when's our next shoot? He's like, okay. He set the calendar for like when we could book the studio. We booked the studio. We did the whole thing, bro. You was just asleep through that whole.
Quite literally.
3:30 on a Thursday. You is bugging.
Oh my god.
I swear we've done this time slot before, but anyway, we also have a guest in the studio today.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ace Casquea. I'm a Turkish-Canadian writer and director based in Toronto.
Badass independent woman filmmaker. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Chris, you want to jump into the first topic?
Yeah. So tell us a bit about your work and like the kinds of films that you make. Like, what's your preferred genre? Like, what medium do you usually like to work in? Tell us all about that.
For sure. So I love psychological thrillers, like anything dark, and also dramas. And I'm a narrative director, but I also do commercials and all sorts of other things as well.
What was the most challenging project you've worked on so far?
Ooh, that's a good question. All of them are challenging, honestly. But like the more low budget and the more bigger stakes there are, for example, like there was this one show that's like they have a lot of budget, but they don't know a lot about how to handle production.
So it's like you need someone who like actually understands how the film industry works usually.
Yeah. Especially when it's like YouTubers trying to put together a production and they have the money, but there's like too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, they're just like spiraling different ideas and stuff like that.
Sounds like my first short film project.
Yeah, we all have that one short film project that isn't going to see the day of light. So.
Yeah, because Pardon?
Sounds like The Boys ending.
Oh yeah, facts. Too many cooks in the kitchen, literally. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I know what happens when they stretch out a show just because like they have viewership, so they just want to like keep stretching it out. And I know people weren't happy. Yeah, like I think the audience isn't dumb and they can tell when it's been stretched out and they're like, okay, we liked it, but now you're just trying to like milk the shit out of the show.
Yeah.
The amount of shows I could list like that, like I could not tell you. The worst culprit for me, The Flash.
You
ever seen that show?
Flash? Yeah, that shit's long as fuck, bro.
Listen, it was fire in the first 4 seasons. After Savitar, that shit was ass.
I don't know. I'd say more the first 3 seasons, to be honest. Like the Zoom arc, the Reverse Flash arc, and the Savitar arc, those were peak. But once it got into like the homeboy in the wheelchair and like he taking his like wig off and finding out that he's like connected to computers, it's like, well, what are we doing right now?
What are we doing?
The We Are the Flash. Like what are we doing right now?
Kind of fire. The Devoting was actually kind of fire. But where they started tripping was they're busting out thunder lightsabers and shit. And like every episode, it's like Flash forgets that he's fast, and there's always some random motherfucker with no speed being like, "Run, Barry, run."
The formula just repeats itself over and over again. Do you have any shows like that like broke your heart with how they jumped the shark like after the 3rd or 4th or like however many seasons they had?
I'm not a big show person, more like movies, but like Gilmore Girls, kind of old.
I have heard of it.
Yeah. Yo, we're talking about fucking Flash and the boys that she brings up
Gilmore Girls.
Nobody's seen that.
Give us the elevator pitch
how
for
many
it.
people, like how many like fans it had. It was like a huge show. I mean, maybe more girly, but
I do know people who've watched. Give us the elevator pitch.
Yeah.
elevator pitch is she's like super smart, right? And she wants to go to Yale and stuff, and then she ends up going to Yale. And then in the last season, they made her to be this like super male-centered, like stupid girl that blew away like her entire career for a guy, and then had to came back to her hometown.
Damn.
And it just didn't land with the viewers, because the viewers were like, oh yeah, like strong female.
Yeah.
Shit. Sounds like homeboy from Shameless, dude who played Bruce Springsteen in the biopic. What's his name?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White.
Sounds like his character in Shameless, where like he was like the smartest guy in the room, and like it's about like that whole show was about a bunch of like degenerates who live in like trailer parks and shit. And like he comes from this big family where he's like the smartest one, and everyone's like, yo, your brain is your meal ticket, bro. You're gonna get out of this hood. You're gonna get out the hood. You're gonna like make us all rich, and like you're gonna do. But he was just doing all, just running scams and like hoes and shit. And like he just pissed his life away for nothing. Like that shit was rough.
So speaking of the film industry, what's your opinion on the current change of things right now? Because right now I feel like Hollywood is at a standstill, because like we have movies like The Mandalorian, where it was just like hundreds of millions of dollars to produce, and they're getting out like box officed by like films that are costed merely $15 million, and then Obsession, which costed literally $750,000. So like, what's your opinion on the film industry currently right now, especially with the like all that, and with young directors too, which is just so anti-film industry from everything like everyone has been dealing with now?
Well, I think it's very sick that like these Gen Z directors are getting their moment, and I think we can see that like in the box office and in the audience how it reflects of people want to see these stories. People want to see, first of all, original IP. Like as we said with the shows, they're sick of seeing this shit being like milked out.
Baby Yoda.
And also like people just want to see like good stories, period. And finally, I think Hollywood is catching up to that of like, okay, it doesn't matter. We can hire these like 20-year-olds because also they're both YouTubers, right?
Yeah. So
they had those fans. And we've been hearing that in the industry for the past 5 years of like, if you do have fans, you can get your stuff greenlit faster.
Yeah.
That's true. Wouldn't you argue though that like if YouTubers like are making their big screen debut, wouldn't you argue that that's also kind of like a pre-existing IP, because it comes with its own built-in audience of folks who are like mainly fucking with them because of like the years of goodwill that they spent building on the internet? What would you say to that?
For sure. Well, even for Obsession, as I believe Kane Parsons in one of his interviews for the Toronto premiere, he said like, we didn't want to go and build something new for new fans. Like we wanted to give fan service to the people.
You mean Backrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say something here?
Wait, Ken Parsons was Obsession.
No, Ken Parsons was we were at the Backrooms premiere, bro. He pulled up to the premiere.
Oh shit, my bad. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm hearing
like,
both
sorry,
of their
24.
movies at the same time. I'm just mistaking them both at this point.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, but continue.
What was I saying?
Yeah, she's all like, huh? Is it a fucking flash bomb and shit like that?
My bad. I apologize for my outburst. I apologize.
No, it's all good. No, I think I was just saying like, yeah, even with Kane Parsons, what he said was like he didn't want to like make this new thing. Like he had already done all these short films that had a viewership, and now it was time to like build that into a longer feature, and like that's basically fan service, right? And you know those tickets are gonna sell because those millions of people from YouTube are gonna come. So in a way, it's like Hollywood is taking these new chances, but also it's not a complete random chance. Like, oh, Calvin is pitching his film, and they're giving Calvin all this money. It's like this guy had fans.
Yeah. Why would we put thousands, millions of dollars into this? There's nobody. This random.
Hey,
this
damn,
random
my bad, bro. Shit, like I didn't know I was gonna get a fucking shot like that, bro.
No, but like in the future, I hope that this turns into something like that. That like you can blindly like send them your script, and then they actually read it, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna take a chance on this kid, like even though he doesn't have fans.
Yeah, because I feel like the film industry has always been sort of like a circle jerk to me, like with just like bunch of different franchises, directors, all that. You're just constantly complementing each other and building up these hierarchy systems for actual filmmaking. But I feel like it's just run dry at this point. Like, how much Quentin Tarantino films do we have to see? How much?
Well, we lost him. We lost him.
Bro,
He went idle.
This fucking guy. Oh my god.
He's
he
like,
went
let me
idle.
10 one real quick.
But nah, I feel that, like, going back to the YouTuber thing, like, even, like, in previous years, like, we saw, like, didn't Chris Stuckman, the movie reviewer,
Shelby Oaks.
he also had his movie, Shelby Oaks, and, like, even Markiplier had his film.
Yeah.
So it's, like, there's built-in audiences for, like, all these types of things, and it's almost like a new renaissance that's forming of, like, content creators as well.
Yeah.
And even before that, we also had, like, crowdfunding, like, folks raising money through, like, Kickstarter. That's what I did when I was making my independent short film, where, like, we raised, like, it was a very, very modest budget. It was, like, $3,000. But, like, we raised it, like, entirely through, like, Kickstarter, and it was just me, like, hustling online, being like, hey, bro, support this shit. Like, help me make this film. And, like, yeah, it's a long story that we do not need to get into.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like... But now, like, it's dope to be able to see, like, all these filmmakers starting to, like, get their big break. Speaking of films, speaking of upcoming films, things of that nature, we gotta talk about our homeboy, our old friend, Mr. Shameik Moore.
Shameik Moore.
Yeah, he's kind of been in circulation as of late. Once again, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what happened now? What did Shameik Moore do now, bro? I just want the fucking Spider-Man movie, bro. What's taking so long?
Okay, here's the thing. He didn't do anything new. It's just a bunch of people online that are keep rehashing the same old shit. Have you heard about, like, basically the actor who played Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movie back in, like, what was it, 2024? 2025?
Yeah, 3 or something like that.
Basically, like, it was the most generational aura loss I've ever seen.
What happened to it?
Yo, so okay, so you see in, like, all these Spider-Verse interviews, right, where his co-star Hailee Steinfeld, who is a certified baddie, like, whole time he's flirting with, like, his co-star Hailee Steinfeld in all these interviews, talking about some, like, when we're recording lines in the booth, like, I just like being able to look at Hailee because, like, it's easy
That's
to be
such
able
a
to,
crazy
like,
thing
do
to
I like
say. Like, now that I think about it, like,
and he just kept repeating shit like that, like, in every interview, and she's clearly she's giving him the face that you're giving me right now, the just, like, absolute, like,
And the whole time she's not feeling him. And he's not taking a hint.
for real.
And he did the next thing on Twitter where he was posted up with one of the other
that's later down the line. That's later down the line. We'll get there. So she gets married. Hailee Steinfeld gets married. She announces, like, her engagement. And the same, like, not even a minute after she announces her engagement on Twitter, homeboy comes with a tweet talking about there's more people to meet, more opportunities to learn, live, learn of life. So, like, vague post shit, like some vague post, like, Drake, nice guy shit. And it's like, everybody clearly, like, assumed that, this is about, like, the engagement, right? This is about the engagement announcement, right? Homeboy denies it. He's like, it's just a coincidence, bro. I didn't know what is going on. Bull fucking shit.
For real.
Bull fucking, there's no way it wasn't, like, connected to that. Fast forward now. He gets lambasted online for, like, this whole situation, right? It starts dying down. He posts a video of himself with another Spider-Man actress, Laura Harrier, who is what Maalik was talking about. You want to go into that?
Yo, this dude posts a
Still can't get
Twitter.
over he's just on the fucking TV. He's just fucking trapped in the fucking shadow realm right now. Yo, if he ever gets in jail or something, we have to do a podcast episode through jail.
Yo, I'm in the
He's
back.
in the back rooms, bro.
You know how Soulja Boy had Kiss Me Through the Phone? Now we got podcast through the phone, bro. We got
Yo, look directly in the camera, bro.
Yo, Pirate Clark must have just snatched me up. Yo, freaking but yeah, so bro posts like a tweet of him and old girl together while they're getting like hounded by paparazzi. They're taking photos, whatever.
And this is Laura Harrier, the actress who plays Liz in Spider-Man Homecoming.
One of them. Anyways, friggin' this guy's posting up with her and then making it seem like, they're together or some shit. And she texts him and is like, yo, take that shit down. I'm married. you're a weirdo. And I'm just like, listen.
And Maz left her on scene.
Yeah.
He didn't take it down. He left it up, left her on scene. So she puts this man on blast on the internet. She comes on TikTok and she's like, hey, I know folks have seen that video of like me and Shameik Moore like together. It was at an event that was like 2 years ago.
Oh
I
my
do not talk
gosh.
to this nigga like that. I am engaged myself. She shows the ring and everything. And she's like, yeah, bro, you're a fucking weirdo. Like she calls him a fucking weirdo on
Oh
stream,
my
bro.
God.
Like, and
More of the story, I need this guy to shut the fuck up and chill out till I get Spider-Man 3.
Facts.
and the thing is, he has shut the fuck up.
Spider-Man 3, because he actually has talent. He actually has talent as a voice actor.
Yeah.
He just needs to stop being a weirdo.
For
Listen,
real.
not everyone can get with their co-host. A lot of co-actors end up together like Jon
Every
Snow.
other Spider-Man actor except for
Facts.
him.
Literally every other
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that makes sense.
actor.
He's the only. Andrew Garfield was with Emma Stone. Tobey Maguire was with Kirsten Dunst at one point. Like, we all know the Tom Holland Zendaya situation. But when it comes to Shameik Moore, he's the only Spider-Man without motion. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, but
But now,
he's
like,
not even a real Spider-Man like that. He's just animated. So bro needs to chill.
but now,
No, but the animated one is the
I don't
best one
know,
though.
like,
Like I don't
honestly.
even fuck
It
with
is.
Spider-Man like that, but the animated one I watched it and I was like, holy shit! Like I watched it twice.
Yeah, it's like pure art at
Yeah,
that point,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Just like with like the sequencing, like down to like the animation, like everything
The
just
music?
feels exact. The music,
So good.
peak. Like everything's just peak about it. I have to say, Into the Spider-Verse has to be one of my favorite Spider-Man franchises of all time.
it is
Of
my
all
favorite
fucking
Spider-Man
time.
franchise. Yeah, it revolutionized the animation industry.
For
How
real.
many animated films do we see now copying or like imitating that Spider-Verse style, that
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
pop art comic style?
Not-
But fast
Not
forward.
Warner Brothers, I'll tell you that one. Not Warner Brothers. They're allergic to making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beyond.
Literally, but
Batman
nah,
Beyond.
fast forwarding to 2026, we're now seeing this man's name back in the headlines. But if you ask me, folks are kind of dragging it now.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime Shameik Moore shows his face in the public eye now, everybody's just looking for any excuse to bring back all the old shit like it's Justin Timberlake and sexy. So I want us to react to some of these videos that I came across on the TikToks, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pull this up right now. Hopefully it works this time. Booyah.
Hey, put me back on screen, motherfucker. I will not be ignored.
Tragic.
My friend, no one has forgotten. No one has forgotten at all. I don't think there is a franchise that has been more beloved, that has had more hype behind it in recent years than the Spider-Verse films. And Shameik Moore's
Mind
very
you,
public,
all he did
very
in this video, he
unrequited
just posted a
thirsting
video of
over
himself
Hailee
outside.
Steinfeld was so embarrassing that it almost damaged the brand of the entire franchise. Make no mistake, contrary to what a lot of people are saying, it's not Shameik Moore's fault at all that Beyond the Spider-Verse has been delayed so many times. It's much more related to trying to make this film a more sustainable production. It really wasn't for Across the Spider-Verse. It was an amazing film, but the actual process of making it was really, really grueling, especially for the animators, so they're trying to avoid that this time.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't know how they expected to be able to make, because initially after Across the Spider-Verse came out, remember how it had at the end where it was like, yo, next one's coming out next year, bro. Mind you, they hadn't they hadn't recorded a single line for it. They hadn't gotten started on none of the animation. They had no plan. They had no idea. So it's like, how did they possibly think they were going to make that 2024 release date?
Who knows, bro?
I'm still mystified by that. But it's also weird to me, this like attitude that I'm seeing from folks online, that it's like, this man can't live his life no more. This man can't, like,
I mean, he did it to himself, you know?
I mean, he did do it to himself, but it's
First
like,
black Spider-Man portrayal of all time, and it has to be a fucking gooner, bro.
I
Like,
think it's because he lost a lot of aura. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even know about this whole thing, but like he's losing a lot of aura.
it's just the aura in a guy. Like girls can tell that about a guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
bro just like lost all of his aura.
yeah, versus like ASAP Rocky, like you
Yeah.
just walk into a room and it's
Exactly, like
Oh,
ASAP
yeah.
Rocky got Rihanna, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And they got it.
any rebuttal, like ASAP Rocky can kill a whole family. It's all like, yo, I'm dating Rihanna, bro.
yo, that's
Like,
they're
Rihanna's
the
my wife.
opposite ends of the spectrums of dreadheads. One's like a nonchalant one with motion. The other one's like a fucking like gooner final boss who just can't stop scaring the hoes. It's
For
crazy.
real, it's just.
Oh, I
and
got
then-
another one. This guy kills me. This is my
Record the
boy
lines.
Jordan.
Record the
He's
lines
another
and move
content
on, bro.
creator.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I don't think Shameik Moore knows that once Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, we're done. Like, yo, you're cooked, bro. Like, we are all dropping your ass the second that movie comes out. I'm sorry. Like, you're too fucking weird. He's been posting a shit ton on TikTok with, like, you know, audios that couldn't mean something, couldn't maybe not. There is not one single supportive comment. Like, I'm not joking. If you search this man's name up on TikTok, you think all this is an overreaction? It is not, bro. This dude is the corniest, low-key, creepiest fucking guy ever, bro. Let me remind you of the Hailee Steinfeld song, bro. Hold on. So Shameik Moore started to flirt a shit ton with Hailee Steinfeld, especially.
Okay, we all know that shit. So my question is, do you think he's ever living this down? Is he ever living this down? Will he ever like be able to? I closed it, but it's still going. It's
Bro,
like,
the
damn.
ADHD is like killing me right now. Like,
My bad. So my question is he ever living this down?
no. I mean, well, all it really takes is just a movie, like a really good film to like change him back, you know. But like, I feel like I don't think.
You need some PR training.
Yeah, some
Because that could
heavy
have been
PR.
good PR, like had Hailee been in it too a little bit.
Yeah,
And just kind of played it off like flirty.
yeah, but like, it's just. I don't like at this point. I don't know when he's gonna come back and actually put some damage. You know what I mean? But
Nah, for real.
yeah, that's my take.
Okay, so I'm curious. Like, say
No, the
you're
real
his
answer-
like, pardon?
The real answer, will he live it down? No. It's forever. It could be 10 years down the line. Someone somewhere is going to pull up with like, ain't that you, big bro?
Pulling up the streets like it. You know that already happens to him.
Yeah.
You know he goes to the grocery store and man's are just like, hey, there's more opportunities to live. There's
You
more.
know what's sad? I actually saw Shameik Moore at a party in New York I was going to, right? And bro got denied in the club, bro. It was a bunch, and it was like the celebrity party where it was just like a bunch of celebrities like going to it and shit. And then like I was just in the line, hopefully I would get in and shit. And it's just like I see Shameik Moore, and like he walks up to the club, and then he just walks back. And then, bro, I said the funniest shit. I was like, oh, I guess he's gonna go do his own thing now. You know? I'm gonna do my own thing. I was like, yeah, nigga, not here. But you go do your own thing somewhere else. But yeah, like I didn't even want to say that, Loki, because I feel like I didn't want to be a part of the problem. But like, fuck, bro got denied at the fucking club. Bro.
But you don't know that. Maybe he heard that Hailee's not showing up.
He was like, yo, she ain't gonna be there. Yo, I'm out.
Yeah, bro, just putting more dirt, nigga.
That's actually crazy.
Burying
Yo,
this
that's
nigga.
the problem with being a voice actor. Yo, you get no respect in
For
the
real,
industry.
you get no huzz, bro. Like, how do you
Yo, we
get huzz
don't
as a voice actor, bro? Someone tell me.
Yeah. Okay, that's cap. There's a lot of voice actors that be getting hoes.
Who?
Okay, I forget his name, but there's a anime called Overlord, and there's a character. The main character is Ainz Ul Gon, and the English dub for that character is so golden. Like, he gets bare bitches, but he knows how to keep his shit together. Like, I will show y'all a clip later. Like, when y'all come back, I'll show y'all a clip of what I mean. This guy's voice acting is top tier.
I don't know. I feel like being attracted to someone based off how they voice a character is kind of the equivalent to like getting catfished on Tinder, bro.
Damn.
Whereas like imagine like falling in love with somebody's voice, you meet up with them in person, and all of a sudden they out here looking like Danny DeVito or something like that.
Oh, that's
It's
so sad. Don't do that.
Like, there's a lot of fame when it comes to like people who only do their voice. Like, there's a big YouTuber that plays like horror video games. His name's Corpse, and his voice is like so deep and like commanding that like everyone just like immediately like freaks out and starts flirting with him, but no one knows what he looks like.
Jeez. Anyway, speaking of celebrities who are never gonna outlive their like weird controversies, like apparently a new MJ documentary just dropped over the last couple days.
What?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Oh,
It was a whole thing because basically like directly after the new Michael Jackson biopic came out, I think Netflix either announced or like they updated the release date of the documentary that I guess they had already planned on releasing, that on yet another documentary talking about the allegations that like MJ apparently like may or may not have done something with kids. We all have made our stance on this podcast abundantly clear. I personally think them niggas was lying. I personally do not trust it for shit.
Yeah.
I do not believe it.
Yeah.
Maalik is the same way. And like, yeah, and it got so bad. The vitriol from Michael Jackson fans with this documentary has been so bad that there was a period over the last week or so when you opened any Netflix post on their social media, whether on Instagram or TikTok, all anybody was talking about, yo, take this shit down.
Damn.
If you put this Michael Jackson documentary out, we are discontinuing our Netflix subscription.
Imagine putting Shameik Moore in this situation and replacing Michael Jackson. This is what we're talking about with aura. Michael Jackson has so much aura, he can die and have fucking people accuse him of heinous shit, and people are still defending him to this day. Meanwhile, Shameik Moore can't even get past Gooner Boss #1, bro.
Nah, literally. They could drop the Spider-Verse trailer tomorrow, and that's all the comments will say.
It's all like, finally. Fuck, bro.
Yo, back to the Shameik thing. You know they have to record like in separate booths now.
Yep.
What's been mad
It's written in our contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for real, I also have some clips about that documentary that I guess we could check out and see, because like folks have some thoughts.
But I also wonder, like, what did Hailee do that like got him so hooked? Because she's very pretty, she's beautiful, but like there's a lot of beautiful people in LA, in Hollywood.
I think what happens is like definitely he's like he has the role of Spider-Man, and with that role comes a lot of responsibilities. When you have a
brother, guy stinks.
I'm just saying, like when you have a woman co-host and you're Spider-Man, you know, like I bet you there's like 1,000 people in his ear just being like, "Yo, bro, you gotta seal a deal with Hailee, bro. Like it'll take you to the next level, bro. You gotta seal a deal with Hailee." So it's just like obviously, I understand the pressure, but like if it's a no, it's a no, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro, no me. I think it's one of those situations where like I'm not the first to say this. I will not be the last. Money cannot unlame a person.
For real.
Money cannot unlame a person. If you're like, you have a proclivity to be like scaring the huzz type shit, like chasing shit that's not meant for you, it's like, doesn't matter how much money you make, doesn't matter how popular you are, doesn't matter how famous you are, that shit is going to continue, whether she wants you or not. But, man, what a situation that was. Anywho, let's check.
Bro, look what Maalik said. That's what happened to the fucking laptop, bro.
The shit conked out?
His shit conked out. I mean, we'll see what happens next. But anyways, continue soon.
Man's recording on dial-up.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the Michael Jackson documentary.
Michael Jackson, The Verdict on Netflix. And as expected, it's bullshit. 5 minutes in, I see Martin Bashir's face on my screen. You know, the guy that ruins Michael's life and started all this BS. I couldn't believe that he had the balls to actually be part of this. They couldn't even hide it for 10 minutes what side they were on by putting this man on my screen. And it's not just bullshit because it's against MJ. It's bullshit because there's nothing new here.
That's the thing. It's like, what? It's just the timing of it that I find super suspicious. They couldn't just allow folks to like celebrate Michael's life with this new movie, bro.
For real.
Like it's still showing, right?
Yeah,
like they had to jump in and milk the momentum. Like, see, that's what we talk about in the beginning.
Like this guy's seen it what 3 times now?
It's only 2.
2?
Only 2.
God.
Wait, did your theater like dance and sing?
No.
Okay, same.
We went to
I
a
was so
boring-ass
upset
theater.
because I was on TikTok seeing all these theater like jumping and there was this one lady who was like, "Guys, we're all here to celebrate Michael, right? We're gonna sing, right?" Like in the beginning. And I was like, okay, can someone be that person? Because like I'm not that extrovert person.
Yeah.
Like somebody else has to be that person. People were just like sitting like this. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is Canada. Like,
yeah, like no one's. I mean, we had the chicken jockey stuff with the Minecraft movie,
which is even more bullshit.
Yeah, which is
like we're losing our shit over chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
But Michael's out here doing like basically like a cinematic concert, and everybody just like, nah,
nice.
I'm gonna be on my nonchalant type shit. Like, like to me, it's fucking crazy. But like, yeah, nah, it's just like the timing of it is I find like super suspicious of it, especially since they're not dropping any new information. I even saw this other video that pointed out a direct contradiction within this documentary. So I'm gonna play it here. Funny how the clip, they cut this out.
I said, "Okay, if you love me, to sleep on the bed." I was like, oh man.
You can see it. You can look at that moment in Martin Bashir documentary.
I just stood in there. I asked him if I could stay in the bedroom.
This is one of the supposed
He let me stay in the
victims.
bedroom. And I was like, Michael, you can sleep on the bed. And he was like, no, you sleep on the bed, sleep on the bed. We're like, no, you sleep on the bed. And then he finally said, okay, if you love me, to sleep on the bed. I was like, oh man. And so I finally slept on the bed. But it was fun that night.
I slept on the floor.
He
was it
slept
super
on
bad?
the floor.
Nah, he packed the whole vest of blankets on the floor.
What?
He slept on the floor. This is actually a correction that I had to make in a clip that we posted previously, where I said that it was weird that Michael was sleeping in the beds with kids, and like, although there is like there could have been multiple times where it happened. Like in this specific scenario, they're trying to paint it out as that like Michael was trying to coax this child into sleeping into the bed with him. But when you actually go back and watch the actual interview, instead it was the opposite. He chose to sleep on the floor when like the kid wanted to sleep. And it's just like, it's shit like that. The inherently disingenuous nature of it that I find like super distasteful. And that's why I will not be watching this documentary. I would encourage nobody else to watch it. But that's just my personal take on it. Calvin, what do you think?
It's so sad. Like, it's genuinely so sad because like even in the film, like you could see that his work, his life, like stuff that he has done, like he literally donated, like he got paid after the Pepsi thing, right? And then he literally donated all of it. He spent all this time giving toys to kids, giving like basically he was just a kid that didn't get to live his childhood, right?
Exactly, you know? And I feel like he's just like the character study of Michael is just like endless, you know? So I feel like when people like this dipshit over here trying to like take that like momentum and then turn it into like his own thing is just it's just stupid. Like I'll never trust a dude with fucking veneers and shit, bro. Like I'm not like just looking at his face is fucking stupid.
Yeah, he looks like a snake oil salesman, that guy. But
For
nah,
real.
like it goes to show that like, because when the movie first came out, that was what everybody was complaining about. That, oh, they didn't cover the allegations. Oh, they didn't cover the allegations. Why are they dodging the allegations? Despite the fact that they're going to split the movie into two parts, and the second movie is probably going to cover the allegations. But now that that whole debate has been squared away and that like folks have finally started to understand, no, there's actually a plan. There's actually a reason why they didn't cover the allegations in this movie. Now all of a sudden this shit dropped again. So we got to talk about the allegations all over again.
Yep.
It's like, bro, we're never going to be able to escape it. But like, I'm curious, what would you like to see? Like I'm assuming you're like a fan of Michael. I'm assuming you're
for sure.
What would you like to see in this? Literally, apparently this guy.
Hey, bro, I'm okay with Michael. Michael, I fuck
Bro
with his
said he's
music.
okay with Michael.
But like literally, I can't lie. Like especially seeing like how passionate fans are, I can't lie and be like, oh my god, I fucking love Michael. Like he's really good artist. He's a really good artist. That's all I have to say.
So how do you think they're gonna tackle the sequel? How would you tackle the sequel if you got to direct it?
If I got to direct it,
Yeah.
it would be just one film.
No, I mean the sequel. Yeah. If you
I
got
know
to
it would
direct
be
the
it would be
sequel.
one film. It would not
Yeah.
be there would not be a sequel. It
Oh,
would
so
just
you
be
wouldn't
one-
split it up?
No, I wouldn't split it up because I think they built a lot of hype and momentum. That like I would rather have something like 3 hours, like Elvis or Bohemian Rhapsody, which I believe is like the same director, right?
Yeah.
So you could have like a 3 hour, 4 hour. People will sit through that. And they have this like hype and momentum, and I just don't know if the same hype and momentum are gonna come for the part 2 because it's gonna be in like 2-3 years, right?
Well, that's a fair, because me personally, maybe it's just because like I'm a MJ freak. Everybody knows this, but the hype for me is definitely gonna be there because when it comes to the vastness of his catalog, I even said this when I first saw the first movie. It's like we only scratched the surface of like the hits and the bangers that this man had. We didn't get into the Dangerous era yet. We didn't get into like, we hadn't even played my favorite song of his, Rock My World, where he's like, boom, 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 boom.
This guy loves beatboxing, bro.
Nah. I need to be up in that theater like hitting this shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's like, me personally, if I was like working on the sequel, I would use the sequel as A, an opportunity to like wrap up the story, and B, to cover some of the aspects from the original movie that they missed. Because they didn't really touch upon how much of like a grip that this man had on like the music industry as a whole, how he bought like the Beatles catalog from Paul McCartney, how like he had so much power that like the industry execs pretty much felt like, well, we got to get rid of this nigga, he's too powerful. But it's like,
he's too powerful.
So it's like, I would find it interesting if they like started the film like flashing back to events in the first movie, or like kind of retconning elements from the first movie, showing how like he was buying up all these catalogs, how he was like building up his own equity, how he was like, you know, building his power and influence within the industry, and giving the reasons as to why they would want to launch this smear campaign against him, why they would want to like maybe manufacture these allegations and potentially even kill the motherfucker. And then like, yeah, we go from there and exploring that. That would be my idea. How would you tackle it?
Shit, bro. Again, not a big Michael fan, bro. I don't fucking know, bro.
I gotta say, I had a hot take though.
Ooh.
Hot take. Like, I didn't like the Michael movie.
Really?
Nothing to do with him. Like, for me, it was more like, okay, like, I'm here to celebrate Michael and his work and, like, pay my respects type of vibe.
Mhm.
But, like, the movie itself, from a movie making standpoint, I was just like, okay, this is just like a random biopic. Like, it's not.
Oh, this is interesting because
I
you
am
fucking
interested.
loved it.
I love. The thing is, I loved it, but I also acknowledge my bias.
No, but like I get that, and I get why people are going 5 times. Like, I won't judge that at all because like it's like your top person, and like even just going there to listen to the music, to feel the vibe, to celebrate him. Like, I get that, but like bias free. If this was not about Michael, if this was about someone else, it wouldn't have the same rating. It was not the best film.
I mean, I didn't see the movie, so I have again.
I'm trying to think. Would I have enjoyed it?
I just feel like a random person. Like, this is about Calvin. Like, this is Calvin's biopic.
Calvin's biopic, bro. Jesus.
I still feel like, at least from a cinematography perspective, and at least from like how they shot the dance sequences, how they like explored the story, I still think like it would be gripping enough, at least for me to be entertained, at least from the stuff that I love how this video is still going, and like I completely closed my phone, but like that's not. But yeah, like just from like how they shot it, like I still think that's enough entertainment value for me to still find enjoyment in it. But I also understand why other people are like, okay, story wise, it is kind of Slipknot. But I also think it's one of those things where it's like, Michael's life was a series of side quests. Like, this man did so much in so much of his career. They didn't even touch upon, did you know this man almost bought Marvel Comics?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to play Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Man almost bought Marvel Comics because he wanted to play Spider-Man, and Stan Lee was almost willing to do it as long as he's like, yo, just let me play J. Jonah Jameson, bro. That's all I ask. And it's like, they was gonna do it, but like, I forget how they blocked him from it, but like, they're like buying the Beatles cat, like all this shit that he did, starring in The Wiz with Diana Ross, and like that whole love story blossoming and like turning into going to shit, like even though like she was way older than him, like there were so many like, his life is so like complex, and there are so many side quests that he went on, like kind of like Maalik, but like
quite literally,
that it's like I almost feel like there's no way to cover all of it, or there's no real way to do all aspects of his story justice in a way that would make sense narratively.
No, I agree with that. I see your point, but it's more like you don't have to cover everything. It's not a documentary. It's like, it's almost like they tried to cover too much from the start of like, okay, when he was a kid, when he did this, and then it was just kind of like, okay, we're just watching his Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I've heard some people saying that the original like Jackson 5 biopic that they put out back in the 90s, Jackson 5 American Dream, they're saying they like that better because it was a lot more focused, and it just focused on like the trajectory of the Jackson family, as opposed to trying to cover all these aspects of Michael's career in one. I don't know, but that is an interesting perspective. I'm glad you brought that up because
I thought you guys were gonna have a death match or something. I was like, oh, there you go.
Like, no, fuck you. This was
there you go.
Like, here's the thing. I have a lot of hot takes, right? And on my TikTok too, I post about films, and I'll always tell my hot takes because I'm like super direct, super honest person.
Absolutely.
But it's never about like putting down the other person. It's about like, oh, hey, here's like my perspective. But the people on TikTok like cannot handle this for some reason.
TikTok is a war zone, bro. Like, it's like people are still shitting on my Mount Rushmore of hip hop artists like, to this day. To this day, people are still commenting how trash my hip. Like,
they're like, Paris, Texas, what the fuck?
Literally, like I'm like, I get it, guys. Like,
but nah, for real, it's like folks can't differentiate between you sharing your opinion and saying that like the other opinion is like somehow invalid or wrong.
Yeah.
It's like even when I was like posting my on my TikToks regularly, it's like, yeah, I would, because I state my opinions in a very like animated, very like hyper, kind of way, and like folks like mistake that for hatred when really it's not. Like when I say that like I think like majority of the Fox X-Men movies are trash, I think they're trash. I'm not saying I think you're trash for liking them. It's just like I personally think they're kind of trash. Like, I'm curious, what are some of your other movie hot takes? Do you have any hot takes about, like, say, like, I don't know, like Marvel movies or like
anything.
So many hot takes.
Yo,
What's your
okay.
hottest take? Start with the hottest
Right
one.
now, my hottest take is Obsession isn't good and it's like too overhyped.
Oh fuck! Shit! Fuck! Okay,
Yeah, I mean, that's one for you. I
There
haven't,
you go. Yo,
I haven't
that's
seen that one.
I mean, I personally thought it was like people are rating it at 10. I'm rating it at 8. But like, what do you like? Where does this come from?
Okay, here's the thing. When people say this is like the top like horror, right? This is like the top horror ever made. Like, have you ever seen Hitchcock? Probably not. That's why
Really?
you're
People
saying-
are saying that?
Yeah, they're saying they're loving it.
People are saying this is very, but like, okay, wait. I'm like literally changing my position. I'm so heated.
Oh shit, we're getting to it.
People are like, oh yeah, he's like the top level horror maker. By the way, I want to make it clear that like I think it's very cool that a 26-year-old is getting to do this, and I
Yeah.
hope he gets to do it more. Like, this is no hate to him whatsoever. But it's like Ari Aster. Like, have we seen Ari Aster?
Yeah, Ari Aster is like a horror icon. I feel like Hereditary. Have you seen Hereditary?
No.
Fuck. All right, you don't even like.
I'm not a big horror
He's
guy.
a fucking little baby.
I only watch horror when I'm forced to, when I'm peer pressured into it, like,
Yeah.
or when I
Fuck,
get
but
invited
yeah.
to a premiere. But-
Hereditary, really good horror, like peak horror.
And did you know that the actress, I forgot her name, but the main actress in Obsession, for her like very viral scene on TikTok, that she goes like, no.
Yeah.
So she basically took that from Get Out,
Oh,
which when I was watching that, I was
yeah,
like,
true.
oh, this is Get Out.
for real.
Because when the girl is like trapped, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, but she's smiling.
Oh
It's the
fuck.
same thing. And then she also gave flowers to Hereditary. So I'm like, yeah. And when I was watching that, I saw all of those.
Yeah.
Which, like, getting inspired by other stuff is totally
It's fine, but
Yet another case of white folks taking black folks' work, you know what I'm saying? Taking credit for it.
It's a good like I just feel like it's a good movie. I'm just so over like people like overhyping so much
Oh, yeah.
movies. Like have you heard of Nirvana the band, the show, the movie?
That one is deserves.
Come on, bro.
Matt Johnson.
Oh my god, no.
Come on, Matt Johnson.
I thought we had something here. Come on, please.
Okay, here's the thing. Listen, making a horror film is easy, okay?
Yeah.
It's like one of the easiest genres. That's why it gets made, because people spend their money. It doesn't cost a lot of money to make it. Like, even all of this like SFX stuff with like the peeing and the blood and everything,
Yeah.
it doesn't cost that much money.
Yeah.
A comedy, on the other hand, while it also is a cheap like genre, it's very hard to do.
Yeah.
It's like one of the hardest genres to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watched Nirvana, I was like, wow, not only like I feel cool, like being from Toronto, I'm like,
Toronto,
I
yeah.
feel cool. I feel our city gets like really sick representation.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, even if it wasn't about Toronto, like, this is just a funny movie.
Okay, see, that's where you lost me. Okay, here's my take, okay? Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, great idea. I love it for the city. As a story element-wise, I did not fuck with the story that much. I feel like everybody's overhyping it to be like this big thing where it's all like, oh my God, there's so much love and care and comedy, blah, blah, blah. I could barely, like I swear I fell asleep in the theater when I was watching the movie. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, and I feel pressured that I can't even say that because I'm a dude from Toronto out here fucking like a filmmaker. Like, of course I want to see things succeed in Toronto. It's just that like this movie, I put like this type of movie in a category of just like white dude comedy, you know? It's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, I get it. Like I get the jokes. I get fucking with like actual people and stuff. Oh, they see it as an act of rebellion. I'm just saying, if me and Chris decided to make a Nirvana, the show, the band, the movie, and shot it the exact same way that they did, where we're just fucking with people on the streets, completely different fucking story.
Yo, you're gonna
shot immediately, fam. So I'm just saying, they just love saying shit like, "Oh my God, yo, this is rebellious filmmaking. Like all you have to do is just pick up the fucking camera and just like film random people on the street. If our black asses went on the street and did that exact same shit, we would be fucking capped like that. We would be, bro. It would be like there would be pitchforks. So that's why I'm just like, with this fucking movie, it gets annoying where it's just like, oh my God, this is the best comedy film I've ever seen. Bro, they said like one or two funny jokes with the whole time travel thing and like retarded and like jokes that we can't really say now, blah, 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 which is fine. But it's like, holy fuck, bro. Like, I just can't stand how, like, I remember like I was watching an interview and someone was literally like, yo, this is not only my favorite film of the year, this might be my favorite comedy that I've seen in like a while, like my whole life. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
to be fair, how many good comedy movies come out like
exactly
in a
there
year,
isn't many contestants.
Bro, are we just not gonna acknowledge Norbit? Do you know Norbit?
Nah.
You don't know Norbit?
Nah.
Bro, that's a peak comedy right there.
I'm gonna
bro.
watch it.
But still, you're gonna let him slander your movie like that? You gonna take that?
Yo.
I mean, like, no, I see the other perspective. Obviously, it's a perspective I can't relate to, but like, it's very sad and it's very true. Like,
Shorty just called me sad, bro. My bad, bro. Like, yeah, like, my take is that I would get shot if I tried to make this fucking movie.
No, I mean, from a society standpoint, it's sad. That's what it is.
Yeah, you know,
I didn't call you sad.
I'm not just
sorry.
Damn, you're
like just trying to get some controversy going.
You're like rage bait proof. You're like rage bait proof. We're trying to.
But that's the thing. I'm like always being kind, right? But on TikTok, people will be like, clearly she's trying to rage bait. But I'm like, no, like genuinely smart. Anyways, going back to your thing, it's like, yeah, I see your perspective. But it's like, I genuinely thought it was funny because it's kind of like The Hangover. Like for me, the funnier thing was the situation.
Yeah.
Like when Jay McGurl got famous and stuff, I was like dying.
It was funny. Like it was funny moments. Funny stuff happened, but I just felt like a lot of the film and the jokes for me personally, and this might be severing a lot of future relationships I have in the Canadian industry, they were just like a wet fart of jokes. I don't know. Like I really like and don't get me wrong, I really like Blackberry. I highly like respect Matt Johnson as a filmmaker and all of everything he's doing. I'm just like at the point where it's all like everyone's keep on talking about how much they love this movie, and I just do not give two shits. You know, like I like.
Well, clearly you do.
No, because I can't. They won't make me fucking forget it. They're still talking about this goddamn fucking movie, and I get it. I fucking get it. I get it. Nirvana the band.
Matt Johnson comment on this.
Literally, which is kind of scary. But like, I get it. I fucking get it. I respect Matt Johnson. I respect the movie. But goddamn, can we just fucking move on already?
Well, that's how I feel about Obsession.
Yeah.
Like literally think about how I feel because I'm like, I was sitting there the whole time. It's supposed to be a freaking horror film.
Yeah.
And I'm a chicken, guys. Like I could not like any of these like actual horror films, like Exorcist, whatever. I wouldn't be able to watch that in the cinema. But this one, I'm like, I go because it's like artsy, it's indie, whatever to support. Yeah. I'm there and I'm like, the whole time it is so predictable.
Yeah.
To the point where like the climax point where like spoiler if you haven't seen this yet, the Sarah head smash, which I was like, okay, I didn't know.
That was the most predictable part in the movie, 100%.
It was so predictable because like when she was sleeping, I was like, yeah, Sarah's gonna die and then Ian's gonna show up at the house and he's gonna die. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
For real. Like I feel like that was the most predictable part in the movie, and it like I feel like it was kind of forced too.
Yeah.
Cause like they didn't really develop like them as like a couple or anything like that. So when she died, I was like, why are you like you clearly see that she's with like he's with another man. Like, is his dick that good? Like, I'm so like it's all like, yo, the funniest joke I'm seeing right now is that like, yo, she saw fucking Nikki, like how crazy she was over him, and it was like,
I saw that.
Literally, it's like, yo, I gotta get a taste of that or something, which is just crazy. But yeah, I just feel like that part of the movie was the most predictable part. But even if I have to put on a tier list of like movies I've seen, I have to say that like Obsession is above Nirvana the band, the movie. Like, come on. Like, it's just more watchable. Like it's more tolerable. Like did you even see the show?
The show?
There was a show?
There's a whole fucking show. So you're telling me you just like that movie like by itself? That's fucking insane. That's insane.
But guys, here's the thing. Like same thing with Backrooms when people are like, no, you have to watch like the whole YouTube shorts before going. No.
Yeah, no, I am not
like that is not how a movie works. Okay. The way a movie works is you go in blind. Like I don't even have to watch the trailer. I could just like pull up to Cineplex, buy the ticket, show up, and you're supposed to give me an experience that I'm supposed to like understand and like get out of it understanding. I'm not supposed to be reading this fucking 5-page essay before getting into the
For real.
movie. Like,
Marvel
no.
has the same problem where it's like, especially when they were like balls deep in the Disney Plus shows, it was at the point where like the second they would put a movie out, like whenever like it was 2 years later, you had to see like all these fucking Disney Plus shows. You had to watch like 2 seasons of this. You had to catch up on like all the past movies just so you could like at least semi understand it. And the movies weren't like entertaining enough or weren't like interesting enough. Like Ant-Man Quantumania. What the fuck was like the interesting draw of that movie?
I didn't even watch that movie. Bro.
I didn't.
Like the only Marvel I've seen is like Wakanda Forever.
Hell yeah. Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, the second or the first?
The second.
I mean, the second I give them grace because fucking Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't.
What?
I don't.
Nigga, he's dead.
Okay.
My bad. The main star of the film.
The sequel, bro.
Okay, it's my turn to have my hot take. It is my turn to have my hot take, okay?
That's so fucked.
It is my turn to have my hot take, okay?
I need you to look at yourself in the mirror right now. Sounding like you're black.
Here's my turn to have a hot take, okay? I think they should have recast. I think they should have waited. I think they should have waited for like, you know, the cast to heal and the cast to like move on. Like obviously, it's a shitty situation no matter how you slice it. Whether you kill his character off or whether like you recast and act like it didn't happen, like the actor didn't die in real life and pay tribute to him at the end like they did with Stan Lee when he passed. Either way, it's a fuck situation. I do not envy Ryan Coogler. I do not envy Kevin Feige and friends. I do not envy the studio for like the situation they found themselves in. At the end of the day, they chose to go a route. They stuck to it, and fair enough. But if you ask what I, as a fan, would prefer, and what I think, or what at least I've heard, and what like has been said by Chadwick Boseman's family, including like his brother and folks, they say, or they like are propagating the idea that Chadwick would have wanted them to recast if anything had happened to him. But
Which actor is gonna be like, oh, by the way, when I die, please recast me?
Yeah.
But you have to take into account the societal context, because what that first Black Panther movie did, not only for like the black community, the MCU, and like the culture as a whole, it was bigger than just like a superhero movie. It was bigger than just a Marvel movie. It was a cultural moment. My grandparents pulled up to the movie theater to see that shit.
My whole extended family saw that shit. I was like, damn, guys, it's a fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah, like the same grandparents who, like, if they would see me reading Marvel comics when I was a youth, they'd be like, yo, how's that gonna help you in life? They're pulling up to see Black Panther and shit. Like, black boys finally having like a black superhero who not only was like not like you know, like Luke Cage or somebody who like, well, he's like a hero of Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's protecting folks on the ground. Black Panther was a king. He was respected. He was revered. He was the man. He's basically like the black equivalent to Batman, essentially, except more powerful than Batman because he's more than just a billionaire. He commands a whole fucking nation, a whole fucking sovereign nation, a whole sovereign African nation that was not colonized by the destructive forces of man. So for them to, like, in the sequel, where, mind you, we just saw Chadwick Boseman die in Infinity War, and we had to like reconcile or like see like how they would like survive without like the king of Wakanda. He was only the king of Wakanda in the first Black Panther movie. He dies in Infinity War, comes back in Endgame. In the second movie, he's dead again.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like that's kind of like.
But he died in real life. Like, give him some fucking grace.
Nigga, you're telling me if Christian Bale died in Batman Begins, you're telling me we would never get another Batman.
I mean, just like...
You're telling me if Tobey Maguire died in Spider-Man 2, we're never getting Spider-Man 3.
It's because that role was so special. That's literally why I went to see it, right? Like, I don't watch Marvel.
What?
But, like,
Calvin.
What?
This guy Chris on set with the director right now. I don't care if the body's fuck him, recast.
Literally, like, fuck, bro. The nigga is dead.
I'm not saying they should have done it immediately. I'm not saying they should have just like, hey, well, his body's cold in the ground. Let's make a sequel. I am not saying that. I am saying they should have waited. They should have given it time, like, for that loss to really marinate. They should have paid tribute to Chadwick. They should have, like, I wish they would have found a way to, like, let the legacy of the T'Challa character continue. Let the legacy that this actor literally broke his back. This man, Chadwick Boseman, was playing the character while suffering with colon cancer? Or lung cancer?
I think it's lung cancer.
He put himself through hell for that role to give us this representation that we've been waiting to see on the big screen for years. And the second he dies, you kill his character off too that he spent all this time building up?
Respect! Like, fuck! Like,
No, genuinely, I think it's way more respectful.
yeah, like, shit, bro.
Because think about it now, like when you Google whatever that character, that's gonna be just him.
Yeah.
Right?
But I don't
Fam,
know.
it's a Marvel movie. We could always just reboot the universe.
Yeah,
bro.
like I feel like he's gonna come back in a different universe anyways. I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
shit.
when he comes
You're not
back, I'll
giving
be
this
glad to
nigga
see it.
any grace. Like,
When
No,
it
you
comes
want
back,
to
I'll be glad to
cast
see
in the
it.
sequel. That's
clearly,
why.
like, it's like, yo, fuck it, bro. You know what? Cast Superfly in the sequel. Let him take. Clearly, he can take the responsibility. So cast this nigga, bro. Like,
Yo, if you need a 5'5" Black Panther, yo, Kevin Feige hit my line, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Hey, I could put on a Wakandan accent, you know what I'm saying?
fucking
Like,
black kitten over here, bro.
today is challenge day.
What?
Yo, can we talk about a real crime that when it comes to Black Panther Forever?
Yeah.
The fact that Angela Bassett did not win an award for her portrayal of the Queen Mother
Okay, that's
is
true.
like such a crime. The way like she portrayed so much emotion through like, yo, have I not given everything? I am the queen of the most powerful country in the world, and my entire family is gone. Yo, the way she just dished that out was crazy.
Yeah.
And they didn't even nominate her for anything.
Yeah.
That's
But it's a
crazy.
Marvel movie. They just, like, in the industry doesn't like congratulating Marvel movies and shit like that, which is so crazy.
Or
Which
superhero movies in general, to be
like,
honest.
it's so like I just don't get where the film industry starts and ends with these people, because it's like, sure, like, no superhero film is going to be in the Oscars, this, that, and the third, but then they just like they still put franchises in the Oscars, you know? So it's just like, where are we getting at here? Like, why specifically superheroes aren't allowed in the Oscars, like, at all? You know?
I think it's the same reason why, like, when we had that debate about the Lanterns trailer, right? About like how there's this like pervasive attitude among like the adults in the industry where they're like, hey, if you have color in a movie, it's not valid. Or like, hey, if you have a nigga like flying through space, or if you have a man's like doing some comic book shit, like, it's not valid. Like, the same reason why like the only time Batman ever got respect, or like the first time where Batman ever got respect, is when Christopher Nolan made the dark and gritty version of it, where he was like, you know, like the Heath Ledger version of it. The same reason why the original Joker movie was like one of the only comic book films that was like nominated or like won.
So weird. Like, the Joker movie was alright.
You want to talk about overrated movies? The Joker movie? Yo, I could talk about that shit all day, dog. That shit was.
Yeah, like, that shit was. What, you loved it?
You didn't even get Joker.
Really?
Not the second one.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, who liked the second one? But the first one?
Yeah.
But okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Have you not seen Taxi Driver?
Of course, I've seen Taxi Driver.
So you've seen Taxi Driver. Have you seen, I think it's called The Comedian, another Martin Scorsese film?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Well, basically, that film was just those two films together, no? Like, isn't that what the main discourse was?
But it's like, such an original take on Joker. And it's like, yeah, like, again, inspiration can be taken.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you
Shut the fuck up, bro.
you literally like discounted Obsession for this. That's
No.
what
It's not the same thing to take a whole like character and how they're acting.
Yeah.
Which was that in Get Out, that was the first time that was ever did. I mean, they did give credit to it in the interviews and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's like, come on, at least have something original, like one thing.
True.
And also Joaquin's performance, like, come on, like,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean,
Gonna be in the
I get
Oscars.
His performance was phenomenal, but I have to say, it wasn't a Joker movie. It didn't make me feel like this is who Joker should be. If it was any other like kind of mental illness take, like spun around in a movie, I think it would have been perfect. Like, again, his performances like really good, but like it didn't feel like it was a Joker. Like it didn't feel like an like it was unhinged, but it wasn't feeling like a Joker, you know, type movie. I didn't feel like he was like it made me feel for him. It didn't make me feel like he was like this villain, this like horrible monster that should be put down in the ground. It just made me feel like, yo, this is a really sad dude who comes from has a traumatic backstory, and, you know, society as a whole isn't doing their due diligence in, like, you know, handling people that live lives like this. And so when he snapped, it's more of like a neglect on like society as a whole. Like he doesn't really have anyone to like help him out with his mentality. And it's like it's one of the scenes where he kills like this big dude that's always been bullying him, and lets go this like this little person guy who couldn't reach the lock, and he's like, you were the only one who was ever nice to me. And then
that's why it's so good, because it's like a genuine human experience, and that's the. Yeah,
but that's not Joker. Joker would have just murdered that dude too.
Literally, you would have cold blood.
That is facts, though.
The only one that was ever nice to me, spray him with some laughing gas. Done.
No, but it's like, I think because that film was done in the intention of like, oh, this is gonna go to the Oscars. This is gonna be an art house take on like the Joker. It wasn't done in like, oh, this is like the Marvel's Joker or whatever.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. With that being said, before before we run out of time, I have to know top 3 films.
Oh no!
Oh yes, yep. Get ready for the TikTok discourse.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Yo, send the comments her way.
Yo, comments her way. Let's go. Let's get it.
I already have the best top 3 in the studio, but go ahead.
top 3.
You
go.
What?
I have the best top 3 movies in the studio, but go ahead.
He does not.
Probably like some Marvel stuff.
It's probably
it's gonna be Shrek 2 and Shrek the 3rd.
It's kind of cool.
It's gonna be fucking, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. Top. Gonna say Xavier Dolan, Mummy.
Huh?
Was that a movie or were you casting a spell?
Like, I just met you on Zintos. What?
Okay, let me do it again. Okay, Mommy by Xavier Dolan, who's a Canadian director.
Never heard of it, but go on.
I mean, it won like Cannes in 2013.
Okay.
Super beautiful film, like obsessed. So good.
What's it about?
It's about this guy who is troubled mentally and his relationship with his mother.
So it's the Joker.
Shit. Explain in comic book terms. He's a Joker, right? Where does Batman fit into all of this?
It's like on a scale of Batman to Robin. Like, how are we talking? Explain the lore of Mommy. Explain. Okay, what's the next one?
I know, I gotta pull up my.
Oh my god, I gotta pull up my letterbox.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't even this letterbox
for
shit,
real, bro. Like
what?
Keep a little notes or whatever, but letterbox is so overrated.
It's like homework for me.
Because I have my top 4.
Letterbox is just like
okay. Now I remember. Okay.
Let me like look under the comments.
Actually, I could show you the posters too, but anyways. So the second one, Café de Fleuret, Jean-Marc Vallée.
So they're all art house films. so we're saying right now. Jesus Christ.
Hippity hoopla. Hippity.
All right, what's that?
Hippity hoopla.
What's that movie about?
This one, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's actually also kind of
straight art house. Okay, what's the third one? And then I'm gonna ask you another question.
I was just thinking about it. I was like, he's gonna say he's the Joker because it's like the guy's relationship.
Yeah, we gotta explain it to our fucking viewers, but at this point. So, anyways, guys,
I'm hearing parallels.
Doomsdays comes. Doomsdays fits into all this somehow, bro.
Robert Downey
Okay,
Jr.
and then 3, Life is Beautiful, Roberto Benigni.
Sounds familiar.
Bro.
Oh my god. Okay, what is your favorite film that you watched in 2025?
Oh, I gotta pull up my letterbox.
Oh my god.
Do you have any favorite films with cartoons in them? Do you have any?
Where's the lasers? Where's the lasers?
Like I needed at least one explosion.
I have this really nice animation film called Ma vie de courgette, or my life as a zucchini. It's called.
Wait, I've seen that
it's
one.
Laika. It's really good.
I love that movie. Really good. It's stop motion animation. Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
So
top
sick.
tier,
and like I watched it like 4 times, and every time I was
I love the director. Like the director is really good.
Yeah,
but yeah. Superfly's just all like
it sounds an awful lot like Pickle Rick. I'm just saying.
What the fuck? Okay, Superfly, go.
I actually gotta write you gotta send me this list at some point. I need to apparently educate myself. Like I need to like culture myself on like the world of cinema.
Yeah, but like Life of a Zucchini is a really good film because it's like it's a real life story. Like I feel like a lot of people go through this, like like obviously with like foster care and stuff. So if I have to say anything on it, I just loved like the sense of hope in the film. You don't get a lot of hope in movies, you know, and like the ending was just so like warm and like everything just worked out. Like so that's why I love it. But with that being said, Superfly, what's your
Well, now I
favorite?
gotta rack my brain because I feel like fucking basic next to you.
I mean, I'm gonna say like if you want me to say mine,
Yeah, say yours. Go,
number
you go
one,
first.
Scooby-Doo 2. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Everybody knows that that's the best film out the Scooby-Doo franchise, if you're a Scooby-Doo fan.
Yeah, it's not wrong there.
Number 2, Griff the Invisible. None of you guys heard of it? It's a fucking art house Australian film. Really, really good. Third
It's
one.
That's what lemons.
Oh my god. Anyways, the third one is Waves by A24. A lot of people are like iffy about this film. I love it personally because like if I want to talk about like a complete story, this film gave me so much that I was just left with no questions, you know? So when it comes to films, it's Scooby-Doo 2, Griff the Invisible, and Waves. Completely random ass like list, but that's my list.
Huh?
Yeah, Waves. Really,
Fair
really
play,
fucking good.
fair play. Oh, my top 3 or like my favorite films list is like always changing. There is one movie that's always on there. That's always gonna be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The original, the first movie. I think it's a perfect film. I see it as a perfect film, narratively, animation wise, like in terms of like the emotions that like it brought out for me, and like the impact that it had on me at the time that I watched it. Like Into the Spider-Verse will always be on my list. Second, I'm gonna say Shawshank Redemption. I'm gonna say Shawshank Redemption,
Valid.
yo. Like I feel like the gravitas that like Morgan Freeman added to like the way that he played the Red character, and like seeing Andy Dufresne's like whole like you know trying to hold on to like the sliver of hope into like this hopeless place, and how like it all just crescendoed and at the end, and like how it all just came full circle. That was one of like my favorite examples of like a movie that like was just narratively satisfying.
Yeah.
That like followed 3-act structure, and like it all like
Love Shawshank. Yeah.
came full circle. In terms of the third one is really where like I
Michael.
I love that movie. It's definitely not like my favorite movie I've ever seen. But man, I don't know what my third one would be at this point. Maybe you know.
See, that's why we have Letterboxd, because then you
that's
see
true.
it and you're like,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I
true.
She's low-key
remember.
proving us why we should get Letterboxd, guys.
You know what? Friday. I fuck with that movie heavy.
Valid.
Friday.
Like,
Ice Cube.
like knowing you as a person, he's a Friday type of guy. You know.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, like you literally like scream Chris Tucker to me. So, yeah. 1 second, Maalik is gonna say his top 3 because the laptop crapped out again. Maalik, say your top 3 films.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, put me to the speaker.
I did. Just say it, Jesus.
Sorry about that, guys. Calvin's computer almost fucking exploded on me. But
oh my gosh.
yeah, listen, Friday was awesome. But listen, my top 3 is gonna blow all you motherfuckers out the water. You're not even prepared. You haven't even heard some of these.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, ready.
Number 1, 7 Pounds by Will Smith.
Never heard of it.
Yo, I guarantee it'll make you cry. You'll all cry, like just bawling your eyes. It's so powerful and such a packed movie. Very well done. You guys don't have the emotional capacity to watch it.
Okay, the big niggas said 7 Pounds is his favorite. Is his first favorite film.
Yes, 7 Pounds.
7
Watch
pounds.
it.
370
That's kind of
pounds.
cringe.
Yo, eat my ass.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's the next one?
Did I see a 1 star on Letterboxd? Did I see a 1 star?
I haven't seen that.
Oh wait, what's the movie?
Flight by Denzel Washington.
Valid.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
It's high functioning alcoholism, and it really plays well on like addiction and.
Jesus, bro.
Even the phone.
Oh my god, bro, this is painful, bro. Yo, you cut out. But anyways, what's your last take?
Okay, last one is 8 Mile with Eminem, bro.
Fair play.
Fair play. Valid.
Honestly, 8 Mile is the only movie where it has me cheering for the white man over some nigga.
What the fuck?
This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
313, fuck free world. 313, fuck free world.
Oh my
313.
god. Fuck, man.
That was actually more valid than I thought. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, pretty valid. I mean, I said Scooby-Doo, so.
All you.
I don't go that far. Oh. Also, as much as it hurts my heart to say this, I'm gonna say take Shawshank out of my list, replace it with Do the Right Thing.
Oh, valid.
Do the Right Thing. Really
Yeah.
good film.
That's a
I actually
sick
love
film.
that film.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that young Giancarlo Esposito was in it.
Oh, shit.
He was the bugging out.
Bugging Out? Wait, which one was that?
He was the dude with the glasses who fucking started the riot.
Yeah, that guy.
He's like unrecognizable in that movie, but yeah.
Facts.
Into the Spider-Verse, Do the Right Thing, and Friday.
Valid. Super valid.
Your homework, y'all's homework for tonight, watch 7 Pounds.
Yo, your homework is to look at your Google Calendar and show up on time, all right?
Well,
Okay,
that's
all right.
about all the time we have for this episode of the Icon Squad podcast. Make sure you follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok, Icon Squad Pod at all platforms.
sir.
Like and subscribe, help your boys get out the hood, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, like what you see here, you want to see more, subscribe and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and where can the people find you at home?
Yeah, so my Instagram, Ace Casquea, so you'll just have to write that one.
Sounds like an art house film, bro. Sounds like another art house film, but
And then if you want to see more of my hot takes on Film Talk, I'm on TikTok at Directed by Ace.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, Maalik, you have any final words?
Fuck you in this whack ass schedule.
All right.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.